guys. So we are going to do another little inside the dressing room. This time we're going to Old Navy. Actually going to probably one of the biggest Old Navies in New York. It's on 34th Street in Herald Square. So if you know where Macy's is in Herald Square, it's right across the street. And yeah, curious to see what they have for spring/summer, and obviously show you guys and see how things fit, right? Because that's always the questionable thing here is, what size am I? Things fitting true to size, although I don't know, sometimes I'm not even sure if I know what true to size is, to be very honest with you. Since I haven't been this size for very long, I guess it's kind of hard to know whether something is true to size or not, but we'll do our best. So anyway, let's go in and see what Old Navy has to offer. Alright, so right off the bat, I see lots of cute dresses, skirts, two-piece sets, so let's see what we find. I thought I would walk you through what I picked up before I start. So I got this muscle tank thing in white with blue stripes, and then I got several different basic tees, 3 different styles, so we can try those out. I got this kind of crochet little tank sweater, which I think is cute. I got a couple of jean shorts. I got 3 dresses, this pink linen mini dress, and then 2, these are both midi dresses, and this is an eyelet or embroidery anglaise if you are English. And then I got this little mini linen skirt that goes with a couple of those tops there, and then some cotton white. I just thought they looked really refreshing. We'll see how they look on. And I got a couple of these tops to try with that skirt. Then I got this little black and white cardigan and a couple of other little tees back there. So anyway, I'm gonna set this up. Somebody commented that they didn't like me talking to the phone. Guys, that's just kind of how us YouTubers do it. But instead, I did bring my little doohickey magnet thing to put on the mirror so that we can see and then I can talk to you that way. So hopefully that will be better. Okay, so we had a copyright strike on this part of the video. I'm not sure why. There's music throughout the entire thing, but for some reason, YouTube didn't like this particular section. So anyway, I'm showing you this really cute sweater tank. It came in a couple of different colors. It came in this white. I do believe it also came in black, and then it also came in sort of like a green, kind of a mossy green, I think, color. Really love the way this fits. It's cropped right at the perfect length for my personal opinion. I love the armhole I'm showing you here. It doesn't go too low, which I think is great, especially if you're trying to wear a bra with it. I really like the way this fits. It reminds me a lot of the tanks that I really think look great. All right, so this is this little kind of, muscle back. Definitely comes down a little bit farther than that other tank that I had on. But I do like the higher neckline. That's personally how this kind of cut is what I think is really flattering on the arm. It is cropped, stand back here, so it's just meeting the top of my leggings. Maybe the band is a little too thick on these, so probably wouldn't be my favorite style of this style tank top. I've seen better, like the loft ones. Chef's kiss. Definitely, if you want this kind of style, go with the loft ones. So I just thought that this was super fun. Again, it's sort of like a tank top, but with a twist. I love these little flutter sleeves. See the back there? So it's a square in the back. I actually wonder if you can reverse this. Try that. It's definitely a little bit longer than that other tank. So my hip bones are right here, so it basically comes just to my hip bones. But yeah, I wonder if this, like I said, can be flipped because it's a different neckline in the back. And so let me try that. Let's see how that works. This did come in other colors too, but I like this orange sherbet color. I do really like orange. So anyway, let's see if we can flip it around. So I absolutely think that this can be turned around as a twofer. So this is more of a scoop neck, and then you have that deeper V in the back, but how cute. So here's this little cardigan. It's cute. I think it's maybe partially linen, 55 cotton, 45 polyester. It just sort of has a linen-y look to it, I guess. I think it's really pretty. I think this scallop detailing on the trim is really pretty. It'd be a great look piece. You don't have to put anything under it. Obviously, if you wanted to put some kind of tank, you could. But, you know, it definitely fits close to the body. So if you want it a little bit bigger, then definitely go up one size. It does, I think, have these puffed sleeves. And I'm also trying to figure out if maybe this is, I can't tell where the shoulder is supposed to be. This is the shoulder. Well, no, it is gathered, so I think it does fit correctly. You can see again, it sort of hits me right at my hip bones, but I wouldn't say it's cropped. You're not going to show any belly or anything. Regularly $40, $39.99. If it was 50% off for $20, it's a yes. For $40, maybe not so much. So sometimes how I decide whether I really want to add something or not. Do I think this is $40 cute, or do I think it's only $20 cute? So hopefully that makes sense. We're going to do the 3 different styles of t-shirts. This is called the Bestee tee, which to me, I would say is more like a baby tee fit. It's hitting me right at the top. Leggings that I'm wearing, it's definitely a fitted. Maybe I might want to do this small because I feel like the shoulders should really be more like that. I don't know, maybe on a baby tee you don't want that. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. I don't know, but I think these were half offers, or maybe they're $10. They're $16.99, but I think maybe they're $10 on sale or something. So I wanted to get a white one in all of them, but unfortunately they didn't have the Everywear one in white and an extra small. Like the smalls they had was the medium. So we went with the black. So I apologize if they're not going to be all the same, but I'm doing the best I can. So this is going to be the smallest fitting, most close to the body fitting of their basic tees. Okay, so this is the one that I would say is kind of the middle of the 3. This one is called the Everywear T. So the sleeve is definitely longer, so if you're a little more concerned about showing your arms, this one would probably be better than that like baby tee one, that Bestee. This also comes down farther. I would say it comes down to, you can kind of see in this mirror here, like where my leg creases. So it definitely has more, I'm sorry that you can't see black on black here, but it's not going to cover your tush by any means, but it's a tee and I would certainly front tuck it or whatever. It's lightweight. It is 100% cotton, so it may shrink a little bit, but I think this fits really, really well. I'm really sorry they don't have it in the white because I would like to have had it in the white, but anyway, all right, and then the last one we're going to try is their vintage tee, and I would say that is the one that's going to be the most boxy, so let's try that. Okay, so this is the vintage tee. It is definitely a boxier fit. It definitely has a little bit longer sleeve, maybe like an inch longer than the Everywear tee. This is also a thicker cotton. I would say this is, it definitely has more heft to it, more weight. Not heavy, but I'm just saying if you compare the hand of that black one, the Everywear, versus this vintage one, which is interesting because I would have thought that vintage would have been more like that, more kind of a little wash feeling, as opposed to this like heavier weight one. It does have a little slip here on the side, and basically hits me about the same spot again, kind of where my leg creases, and yeah. So if you want something a little more relaxed, I would say go for the vintage tee. Sorry folks, but in order to show you bottoms and still for you to be able to see my face and talk to me, and for me to talk, oh god, this is going to be a rat's nest. I'm glad I brought a brush. I will try to remember to talk to the mirror. So this is that tee that I just had on. These are the, I'm so used to looking here. It's because I want to make sure that we frame and everything. So these are the OG straight. So these are a 0. And generally I would recommend sizing up one size in shorts. So I might try these on. These are, oh no, let's see, 87 cotton, 12 poly, and 1% spandex. So there is a little give in them. I don't know, I might have to do the sit test in these to see how comfortable they are when I sit. Hello. I don't feel like they're tight or constricting, but I don't know. They also might be okay. That's what they look like from the back, if you can see that. Might do the squat test to see if just doing that loosens them just a tiny bit. But like I said, I do sort of recommend sizing up in shorts just because I think they're more comfortable. I also think that they look a little bit better when you size up in them. Just give you that loose, effortless. So, all right, let's stand up here and see. Part of it is this tag is driving me nuts. All right, well, let me try the twos on and we'll see what they're like. So here are the twos. Yes, they're a little bit bigger. I don't know that they're discernibly bigger, but honestly, they probably are just like a little more carefree and comfortable. So honestly, I will probably get the two. I will probably take my own advice, like I said, and size up one in shorts. So do I think they run true to size? I guess, but I'm typically between a 0 and a 2. It just depends on the brand, and I do think that Old Navy probably runs a little bit big, so I probably really am a size 2, but maybe I'm a 0, but like I said, sizing up to a 2. You guys can hopefully see in the mirror back there what the back looks like. These are 3-inch inseam. I think that's very appropriate. I don't want anything up here. We're not doing Daisy Dukes anymore. Not with these legs. I am trying out some new leg cream, by the way, that I'm testing for TikTok that I got as a free sample. Well, we'll see if it works. I'm gonna do one leg and not do the other, which is not a great thing because then I'm gonna have one funky looking, if it really works, then it's gonna have one funky looking leg and one great looking leg. But anyway, and this, by the way, is sort of how I generally try on clothes, right? So I do all the tops at once so that I don't have to take off my pants or whatever, and then I switch, I leave one of the tops on, and then I'll start doing the bottoms, and then I will do dresses for last because the dresses mean I'm not gonna have anything on. So pro tip on how to try on clothes. So these pants are the Drapey draw cord wide leg pants. 100% yes, except I need them in a 0. These are a 2 and they're definitely too big. I mean, even though you can cinch them with draw cord, they're just too big. 100% yes. How? Love the style of these. They do come in other colors, but I think the white is so fresh. Love this style. This is very street style. Let me see if I can more of them in here. You can get more, excuse the black socks, but yes, I need to see if they have a 0 or can find me or whatever. These are 100% yes, love them. This is one of the linen tops that goes with this mini skirt. This is too low for me, so we have that one to try on, which is more like a vest style. It's definitely going to be more fitted, so let's hope they have these because these are really cute. And they're 100% cotton. These are $44.99. I don't know if they're on sale or not, but I really hope they have these because I love them. So I thought I would show you at least this first. So this is what the skirt is. It does have an elastic back and it's got a side zip and hook and eye closure. This is the extra small. I like the way it fits. It's not tight, roomy. This is a linen viscose blend. So it's like 55 linen, I think 45 viscose. I think it's cute. It's a nice, it's not too mini, it's not up to here or anything. So let me try on that other top and we'll see what we think of it. This is definitely very fitted. It does have smocking right here on each side, but it is definitely fitted. I don't think I personally love it with the skirt. I don't know. I really do like the skirt, and I think if I get the skirt, I might get it in just like the linen color and not the black, just because I think that would be kind of nicer for spring, summer. I think that this top is also a no from me. So this is this little linen dress. It is mocked in the back, but I will tell you, I think it is very small. This is an extra small. If I was going to get this, I would absolutely get it in a small. Now, it might be too big in the small. This may be one of those things that just doesn't work for me because small might be too big, and I just feel like this is, if I still had my implants in, there was no way in hell that those girls would be fitting in here, because honestly, these girls, which are pretty much non-existent, barely fitting in this. So, but I do think it's really cute. I think it's a really nice length. It does have these pleating in the back here. I think it's super cute. It does come in other colors. I'm assuming it's that same linen viscose blend. But super cute. I might see how much bigger the small is, because I do really think this would be a super cute dress for spring summer. Very pretty dress. It's definitely midi length. I am 5'6" for reference. Here, so maybe you guys can see. So it hits me mid to lower calf, I would say. I do like the way it fits. I don't know, I love it on me. I don't think that this color is good on me at all. I think even if I had a tan, I think this would not be the best color on me. So I am gonna try, I think this Eyelet dress is the same style. So that was 55 linen, 45 rayon. So that was the difference. This one, does it have pockets? And yes, you can see I'm wearing black underwear, so no, this is a little see-through. You definitely need to wear, I can't tell if there are pockets in here. I don't think there are. Also smocked in the back, it does have adjustable straps, as you can see. I do really like this. I would probably have to wear nippies or something with this, just because it is a little bit see-through, but I do think this is a lovely dress. If you're a bride maybe, and you want something for a rehearsal dinner or something like that, or a shower, I think this is lovely. Obviously, as a guest, you wouldn't want to wear this to a wedding. It's me pretty much at my natural waist, but I think this is a lovely summer dress. Spring, throw it on with a cardigan, layer it, and then in the summer, just wear it like this. What a perfect like picnic dress, or like I said, if you're going to a baby shower, if you're going to a wedding shower, I think you can wear white to a wedding shower. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've been to wedding showers, guys. Just really pretty. Thought I would do a quick OOTD while I'm here. This is an oversized kind of plaid / houndstooth blazer from Loft. And under it I have a built-in bra ribbed tank from Uniqlo. The Spanx, but for Target, so they're the Asset Spanx brand. And then my boots are literally my new obsession. They are the cowboy boots from Quince. And my crown of the day is Brielle from CSC. And pro tip, don't wear a synthetic wig when you're trying on clothes and taking stuff on and off your head all the time. Massive tangles. Wear a human hair wig. But that's what's going back to them. I'm gonna take those 3 things with me, maybe look for some other sizes or colors in some of those things. Fingers crossed they have those pants, the white pants in a 0. And maybe I'll check out another color, maybe like the khaki if they have khaki. So anyway, I will show you what I got. Okay, so I did not film a haul directly after when I got home from shopping that day, because I only ended up getting one thing from the store, and the other things I had to order online. So the only thing that I picked up actually from the dressing room were the OG straight 3-inch inseam denim shorts that you saw me try on. I did go ahead and get these in the size 2, which is technically, I guess, 1 size up from my normal size. I really do recommend that. And even though they didn't fit like that much bigger than the 0, I just think in general it's a better idea. So I went with a 2. All right, I ordered online the Everywear, and it's Every W-E-A-R, like you wear something, T-shirt in the extra small. You saw me try this on, I think in the black, maybe, I think, yeah, I think I tried this on in the black because they didn't have the white in the extra small, so I got that. I am going to be doing, I think, a white t-shirt comparison video. I have a whole bunch of different white t-shirts from different retailers, and I just think it's really interesting to see the difference between, okay, is there a difference between paying, you know, $8, $10 for a t-shirt versus over $100 for a t-shirt, or around $100 for a t-shirt. So stay tuned if you want to see that. That will probably be on my Luxury and Life in the Middle channel, so I'll let you know if I end up doing that video. I did also end up getting this little black knit, you know, sweater tank. When it almost always seems to be the case with Old Navy that if certain things are not on sale in the store, they will be on sale online. So since I knew I had to order some things online anyway, I just went ahead and ordered this. So the last thing, and then I'll tell you about the pants, was I really, really liked that black linen mini skirt that I tried, but I mentioned in the video that I thought that this color would be better for my wardrobe, and just, I don't know, the black I just felt was a little more dressy, even though yes, it's a linen mini skirt. I just thought from a more casual perspective, I would like this color better. Well, I didn't see it in that store. And so since I knew I was gonna have to order the t-shirt and whatever, I'll just order it online. So I ordered it online, and when I opened it, I thought, this is not what I ordered. I did not order a Skort. Yes, I did order a Skort because they don't make the linen mini skirt in this color. They make it in the black, maybe like a brown, and maybe a pattern or something. I think there were 3 altogether, including the black, but this like linen flax or whatever color you want to call this is not one of them. So when I just saw what looked like from the front a linen mini skirt, because the front is a skirt, you know, it looked like that when I saw it in the picture. I didn't look at the rest of the model pictures to see that, oh no, in the back it's shorts. So anyway, I got this, I tried it on. I think it's just as cute, and frankly, it's kind of nice that it's shorts in the back because you don't have to worry about, you know, flashing anybody. So those are the things I got. I was not able to find, unfortunately, the white pants. And I'm a little upset about that. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought those were amazing. Just super on trend, and I just loved the way they looked, but they were too big in the 2. And I went out, obviously, after I got done and looked on the rack, and they had no zeros. I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll order it online. They are completely sold out online. In fact, when you even look for a 2, it shows a 2 is completely sold out. And according to the website, the store I was at didn't have a 2. So I did go to the store that's closest to me. It's about 15-minute walk for me, and hoping, just like sort of like the store that I was in, that they might have a 0, even though it says that they don't have a 0. Yeah, no, they really don't have a 0 there either. So very sad that they don't have the pants that I wanted. I keep checking, like hoping maybe somebody will return one or somehow it'll pop back into the system. But it's not. I even like tried different lengths. I thought, okay, well, even if I can get it in a long or something, I can have it tailored or whatever. Yeah, I know I'm trying too hard for those pants. But anyway, so no, I didn't get the pants. So I just got those 4 things, but I'm happy with those. If you are interested in any of the items that I showed, either in the dressing room or what I just showed you now, everything will be linked down below in the description box. I will also copy that and put it as the first comment in the comment box. So if you can find where to leave a comment on my video, then you will see a pinned comment there, which will have all of the links there too, because I know sometimes YouTube doesn't make it the easiest to find the description box and how to expand it and to find the links there. So hopefully that will help. So anyway, that's what I got. I am excited about the things that I got and just hoping that I can get those pants. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to keep on watching, there'll be another video on the screen for you to watch. And remember, kindness and hate spread the same. The choice is yours. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.